Welcome back, folks. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new OSIGHT K GN. So this comes with a 6 MOA green dot. So if you're looking for the green in the K sight, this is the way you want to go. And with this, with the 6 MOA green dot, for a lot of people, they like the green better than the red. Me, I probably prefer the green. I'd say I can still shoot the red. Kind of depends on what you like. Studies have been shown that the human eye picks up green faster than red, so there's a bit of debate over it, but that's a good thing with companies like OSIGHT. They make both the red and the green available, and so you can kind of pick to see which one works for you. And that's the great thing about these videos, is to give you a good enough look here so that you can decide for yourself. So with the K here, the other thing is that it is an open emitter design here. So you will see there's no back window, and that's part of basically the cost savings with this, compared to the OSIGHT SE, for instance, that has a back window. And so it all depends on your circumstances. For a lot of folks, realistically, with a lot of the things I do, I'm just going to the range, I'm concealed carrying, I might have it around the house, and it's not going to be usually in a harsh environment. In a lot of cases, the open emitter design, which has been around for years and years, lots of different optics use it, and it reduces the cost compared to a closed emitter design. They work fine. So if you are going to be in mud, dust, heavy snow, things like that, then okay, yeah, definitely. You go with a closed emitter design, certainly. But in a lot of cases, this open emitter design will be just fine for some of the things that you're going to do. Now with this, we have a button here that's very easy for the brightness. You can adjust this up or down as need be. We have the shield footprint right here. The shield footprint is the most common footprint for carry firearms these days, I would say, the RMSc. So that's what this mates up to. A lot of firearms come with that standard in terms of it's already cut for that. Also, too, you can use this as a micro red dot where you can get aftermarket mounting systems. So for different types of firearms where you can basically, as long as you have that shield footprint here to mate up to, you can do different things with it. If you're looking for just a backup micro red dot or something, green dot, I mean, green dot in this case, that's an option too. We're always hardwired to say red dot, but in this case, a green dot. And we also have here, we'll show you here on the range, actually adjusting the windage on this, very easy. Windage here on the right and the elevation right here. So pretty simple. These are very easy to set up and use. Also, with what comes in the box, and the battery tray is here on the side as well. You'll need to remove a little piece of paper when you get this to basically activate the battery. Inside the box, this is the other good thing with OSIGHT that they're very good about, is we have a little screwdriver here, both for adjusting windage and elevation, but also screwing the screws in as well. They even give you a spare battery compartment screw as well, which is nice. And then the other cool thing is they give you a whole bunch of screws here. So not only of different depths, also too, all these different sizes. So you should be able to find a size in here somewhere that's going to work for you and your mounting systems. Tons of options there. It's very nice that they give you that right out of the box. That way you don't have to go hunting around online trying to find something that'll work unless you're using something just totally weird. But 4 different types of screw sizes and several different lengths. So I think that'll cover it for most people. The other thing too is they give you a dust cover as well. If you're not going to use it for a while, you can just go ahead and plop the dust cover on. That's a nice little feature. We have the instructions. The good thing with OSIGHT and OLIGHT as well is they always give you great instructions. Very easy to understand everything that you're going to need to know. One thing with this is you can either set it up for manual on or off, or motion sensor, where it just comes on anytime that you move it. And the motion sensor function is the default setting. That's what I do. I just leave it in that. So if you do want to go to manual on or off yourself, they give you the instructions here on how to do that, and also how to replace the battery as well. Installing is very simple. Just basically screwing the screws down in. You might want to adjust them. They also give you a card here for if you get like a little tiny torque wrench. Mine is still missing. I need to find mine. It's buried in the barn somewhere. You can basically torque these down. It gives you the torque settings for putting the screws on. Usually after what I do when I go out and I do my first run through and get it sighted in is I just double check the tightness of the screws And just as a regular maintenance thing, just check them when you go to clean your gun or whatever like that. Just go ahead and tighten everything. And also how to zero it in, which I find is very simple. You'll see that in the video. Pretty much everything that you need is included. They even throw in a couple stickers and a cleaning cloth as well for the front windows. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And that's the nice thing with these OSIGHTs. They're just super easy, super simple to use. You don't have to put much thought into them. And they just work from what I have found in all my testing so far. They work quite well. So let's get up to the range, get this sighted in. Now, folks, how did we go for sighting in? Very easy, pretty typical with those sights. Usually I go about 3 goes to get them totally sighted in. I'm in a situation where the sights are kind of on a high platform, so there probably needs to be a little bit of adjustment there. The first group down there, the lower right, nice little tight group, so we needed to walk it left and up, which we did. Yeah, we got a little bit more in the ballpark, and then we were aiming at the -0 the whole time. Finally got it in up near the -0, and then we went ahead and had to come up. So I did like a check there on the -1 after I made one tiny more adjustment. And I think I can probably still come over left. Maybe we'll go a click or two. In the end, probably on that 0 there, I probably should have come over left, and I came up but not left. So probably just need to come over left now just a touch, and I think we'll be good to go. So folks, where did we turn up here with our OSIGHT KGN? Well, so far with the testing I've done, it's done a great job. Once I got it sighted in, you know, sighting in took 10 to 15 minutes, which is usual with the OSIGHTs. And I think what's great is they really think through the design. Everything is very simple. If you've never done this before, to get it installed, all that sort of stuff. So all good there. The open emitter design, again, if you're not doing real harsh conditions, it's not necessary. You know, it's an extra feature where if you do want to pay for, cool. But in a lot of cases, we just want to go out and have fun at the range. I would say this really does a phenomenal job. In the end, great value for the money. Stay tuned, more videos coming up. And definitely check out this OSIGHT KGN, especially if you're looking for a green dot without spending a fortune. I think you've got it right here.